Hello, everyone. We have a packed show for you today, and we're going to start with a topic that we all love, food. But unfortunately, in this case, it's pretty disgusting. A mom in Alaska decided to do a little experiment with a McDonald's Happy Meal over a time span of 6 years. She posted a status on Facebook about a meal she bought from the chain back in 2010, saying, "It's been 6 years since I bought this Happy Meal at McDonald's. It's been sitting at her office this whole time. It has not rotted, molded, or decomposed at all. It smells only of cardboard." We did this experiment to show our patients how unhealthy this food is, especially for our growing children. There are so many chemicals in this food. Choose real food: apples, bananas, carrots, celery. Those are real fast food. And I will say the receipt on the box does read January 8th, 2010. You're seeing their chicken nuggets, some French fries.
You know, this is interesting. Not even the maggots wanted it. You know, not even there's no bugs wanted.
Nothing wanted that. It stayed away.
And the idea now that it smells like cardboard, it looks like she just bought it, you know, maybe a few days ago. It's a little lighter than normal, but I mean, it's
well, you know,
preserved.
the concept fast, it's so preserved, but fast food, you think the concept that they're going to turn it over and sell it quickly so it could be made more fresh. Well, I guess that's not what's happening. They're in for the long haul. Whatever materials they use, they want to make sure that they last and don't spoil.
And let me just say that preservatives in and of themselves are not necessarily a bad thing. We know that food that spoils can grow bacteria and potentially become a foodborne illness hazard. So there is some intelligence behind using some preservatives in some scenarios. But when you start talking about food, let's talk about an apple. If you slice up an apple, it starts to decompose very quickly.
Starts to turn
very
real
quickly.
food. If you talk about anything that grows naturally, it will naturally decompose over the course of days, weeks, certainly months. In fact, all the processed foods we eat are designed to taste perfect. They're designed not to spoil. And that's why we're addicted to them.
They've taken preservative to a new level. This is more like embalming.
Yeah.
I mean, this is... That thing's probably going to last another 6 years and more.
The great thing about life is, now I've learned this, there are two things that never change. Apparently fast food and Drew's forehead. Perfect. You've been hosting this show for 8 years, and I still have never seen a wrinkle in your forehead.
That means you're doing something right?
I guess.
Yeah.
Enough about me.
I'm jealous of your forehead.
We can talk about that.
We could.
We can hook you up.
Anytime.
You know, when it comes to food, even with some of the fast food health kicks that are going on, I just want people to be aware. For instance, there's now some new salads at fast food restaurants where the salads actually have more calories and more fat and more sodium than the old-fashioned burgers. So it's more of buyer beware when it comes to some of these things. You know what you're putting in your body.
You're so right. I mean, these salads, they load it with a crispy chicken. Guess what? How is it cooked? Probably in a bag. Fried. And then number two, they're adding that dressing.
Yes, it's the
or that
dressing.
pseudo dressing. Both of these things have the preservatives we just talked about, but on top of that, things that are not good for you. You know, talking about looking good and aging well, I have not eaten fast food. My body can't tolerate it anymore. If you stop eating processed fast food and you try to eat it,
You get sick.
you do.
And I do want people to know, I mean, if you have fast food every now and then, I mean, that's fine.
Of course.
You know, for me, we just showed the petrified French fries. Well, you know, McDonald's French fries, I have a weak place in my heart.
They're good.
So,
They're good.
I mean,
we're not denying,
you know, yes, but it's not designed to be eaten every day, a couple times a day, a few times a week. So it's just like anything else. Please have it in moderation and be mindful. Now they list the calories, they list these things for you to kind of look at it and make better choices.
Yeah, and
the sodium
be aware
too.
that you can't
So
just say,
important.
oh, I'm going to get a salad and it's healthier.